Obituaries are sponsored by Colonial Funeral Home and Stokes Chapel, Fair, Ray, and Perry Spencer Funeral Homes, Boone & Cook Funeral Home and Crematory.
5 announcements from Fair Funeral Home. Arrangements for Alfred Edward Wheeler are incomplete. Funeral services for Martin Andrew Solomon are today at 11 at the Refuge, with burial in Stoneville City Cemetery. Memorial services for Barbara Babs Gerald Payne are tomorrow at 1, with visitation 1 hour prior to services. Lisa Dawn Raglan Doyle, 55, of Eden, died February 22nd. Graveside services are Sunday at 2 at Danview Cemetery, with visitation tomorrow 4 until 6. She was born in Eden and worked as a chemical technician at Clean Harbors Environmental. Surviving are mother, Nadine Pat Patterson and Kenneth of Eden, children Bo Johnson, Ashley Marsh and Robert of Reedsville, Jordan Doyle and Miranda of Okinawa, Japan, Emily Doyle of Eden, 7 grandchildren, sister Jamie Smith and Craig, and brother Mark Raglan and Pam of Eden. Barbara Southern Pulliam, 87, of Eden, died February 23rd. Funeral services are Sunday at 3, with burial at Overlook Cemetery. Visitation 1 hour prior to services. She was born in Rockingham County, was a member of Providence Baptist Church, worked in the Central Supply Department at Moorhead Memorial Hospital with more than 20 years of service. Surviving are children Donald Wayne Pulliam of Richardson, Texas, Billy Joe Sigmund and Gregory Jackson Pulliam of Eden, 5 grandchildren and 4 great-grandchildren. She was preceded in death by husband William Winford Pulliam. 5 announcements from Perry Spencer Funeral Homes. The family of James Robert Hairston will receive friends today starting at 1:30 at Pine Hall Baptist Church, with services at 2 and burial in the church cemetery. Public viewing for Mary Catherine Bell is today in Eden, 1 to 7. The family will receive friends tomorrow at 2:30 at St. John United Methodist Church, with funeral services at 3 and burial in Eden Garden Cemetery. Tandis Haley, 45, of Ridgeway, died February 22nd. Dorothy Moyer, 94, of Stoneville, died February 24th. Arrangements are incomplete in Madison. Funeral services for Catherine R. Camara Peters will be held Saturday, March 5th, in Eden. In lieu of flowers, donations may be made to the funeral home. 3 announcements from Boone & Cook Funeral Home. A service of remembrance for Wanda Joyce Henninger Holly is tomorrow at 2. A celebration of life service for Betty Hall Buckner is tomorrow at 2 at First Baptist Church of Draper. She will lie in state today, 12 until 5. Leonard Ellis Scott, 69, of Madison, died February 23rd. To honor his wishes, there will be no services. He was born in Martinsville and is survived by children Meredith Moore and Dennis of Madison, Joey Scott and Regina, and Jennifer Scott of Eden, 3 grandchildren and 1 great-grandchild. The family thanks Hospice of Rockingham County for their care. 2 announcements from Colonial Funeral Home. Funeral services for Daryl Lee Barton are today at 2 in Madison, with interment in Eden United Methodist Church Cemetery. Laura Ann Bullins, 52, of Walnut Cove, died February 10th. Memorial services are tomorrow at 6:30 in Madison. Michael Mabe officiating. The family will receive friends following the service until 8:30. She lived most of her life in Stokes and Rockingham counties. Surviving are mother Tony Janice Brim of Walnut Cove, brother William Bullins and sisters Tony Bullins of Walnut Cove, Lisa Duggins of Madison, daughters Nikki Duggins and Ashley Lyons of Walnut Cove, and son Jalen Ferguson of Mooresville, and 3 grandchildren. Memorial contributions are requested to your local mental health resource center.